Now, we've got a bunch of relationship topics in the weeks ahead. We've already talked about 3 upcoming ones. But today's topic is interesting because I didn't think a lot about it. Boundaries when you're in a relationship. What does that even mean?
Right.
And why should we have more boundaries than most people do?
Right.
Hey, our gal Hope here.
Yay, Hope's back from maternity leave. Yay.
How's the baby?
He's great.
You look fantastic.
You're so sweet.
Oh, no, and he is adorable.
He's the best.
Your family looks like it comes with the frame.
Yeah,
like
it's a target.
They're beautiful.
In the frame.
Right.
Thank you.
Let's go quickly through this.
Okay.
First of all, when we talk about boundaries in relationships, we talk about physical boundaries, emotional boundaries, lines that aren't crossed.
All of the above. Well, simply put, boundaries are where you end and the other person begins. And we have boundaries whether you acknowledge that or realize it or not in all our relationships, whether it's with your colleagues, your friends, your families, but it's especially important in our romantic relationships.
Yes. Give me some examples.
Okay, so examples. You outlined a couple, actually, Chris. There are physical, there are personal, or there's our privacy boundaries. Maybe it's around your phone. Hey, I don't like you going through my phone, or this is something that's really personal to me.
I got it.
It could be with our morals. It could be with our schedule. We have boundaries around different things in our lives. You may or may not really realize it, but once you start to cohabitate with someone, you're going to in that relationship.
How do you communicate that it's not a weird thing that it's okay that you have that boundary? Because if you had a boundary about your phone, I'm going to immediately get suspicious.
Exactly. So that's a key to this. So when we're in a relationship, we need to have a healthy way to communicate what those boundaries are.
Yes.
Maybe you are not a morning person, but your partner is, and they wake up, they're ready to go, they're ready to talk. Communicating to them, hey, it's not you, it's me. I need a good half hour alone with my coffee before I really want to interact with anyone. But it's not about you, so they don't think, oh, did I do something wrong last night? So that they're not, reading too much into it. Assuming it's not good. But when it comes to boundaries, having those communication, those times where you are having understandings about what it is, because we all have quirks about us.
Sure.
Yes.
What do you find is more common? People putting up too many boundaries, or people falling in love and saying, here's my checking account, here's my phone, here's my life, move in with me, there's no boundaries?
Probably not enough boundaries right off the bat, and then you find yourself in trouble. Like if you don't set those boundaries and then you start feeling like, hey, this person isn't really respecting my boundaries.
Right.
But did you ever make your boundaries clear?
To begin with,
yeah.
right.
Did you ever state that?
Because everything's golden at the beginning.
Exactly.
It's right, and so you think everything's going to be fine, but as it starts to move along, you start to feel suffocated because you don't have the privacy of the boundaries that
100%. You might be an introvert and your partner's an extrovert. So you go out, you're caught up in the romance, you're having a lot of fun, but 3 months in, you're burnt out. You have to tell them, hey, you know what? I'm gonna need a Sunday afternoon to myself.
Right.
Because we just spent the weekend with your family and friends and I have to recharge.
Okay.
So those conversations, have them before you get there, where you start burning out and maybe you're not acting like yourself and your partner's wondering, what's going on with them?
Right.
When really this is just part of who you are.
Right. It's all about open and honest communication from the start.
Right, absolutely.
Nobody can read your mind. Tell them, without being passive aggressive, exactly what you need.
Yep, and when you start that conversation, be prepared because they're probably going to tell you some of the boundaries they have as well.
No, that doesn't work that way.
It's a two-way street. Two-way street, guys.
All right, Hope, it's great to see you. We'll be seeing a lot more of you, some great advice. And by the way, her place, It's Just Lunch, Denver.com. If you want to take it to the next level, you might just find your life partner thanks to Hope and the staff over there.
Yes, exactly.
Thanks, guys.